up, you guys? It's your boy Captain Falcon here on the No Money Spent for episode 4. This episode today is going to be more of like an informational episode, just so you guys can know. But yes, they have released Showtime packs now, along with tournament battles, which I really do recommend getting the tournament battle cards. Let me go to the tournament battle stuff. As you can see, I have 9 of the cards, and I already have one of them evoed, aka Bobby Portis. This Bobby Portis card, when he gets an evo to Sapphire, literally becomes one of the best power forwards / centers that you could possibly use on a No Money Spent team. Because he has an 84 3-ball, but also not only that, but his defense got boosted like crazy. 72 block, 75 steal, 81 interior. Like, come on, guys. He's crazy. Plus, he's also got some crazy gold badges now, like gold rebound chaser. And all you have to do is score 16 points with him in a game in order to evo him. I have one more evo player that I can get, and that's Caleb Martin. But I'm going to have to make 13 threes, so I'm going to do that over time. Then, of course, I also have Gary Trent Jr., Patrick Williams, Tobias Harris, Derek White, then Jonas Valanciunas, Norman Powell, and Jalen Williams. Personally, I say this Jonas Valanciunas card is low-key underrated. Just test him out in freestyle. He's very underrated. And then of course, I did forget to show Freaky stuff, but I did get the Halloween locker code, and it gave me Andre Kirilenko. And of course, I've been working on getting Steve Smith. I completed the Sean Bradley set, so now I have Wes Unseld and Sean Bradley. And then I'm almost done with the Sean Livingston set as well. So I almost have 3 of the Amethyst cards. And then also, I'm going to let you guys know that it is no longer a real grind now. I am almost able to get Dwayne Wade. I am 10 dunks and 2 threes away from Dwayne Wade. So definitely I will say the next episode, it will be a lot different, considering that I'll have some more players. But like right now, this is what my squad's looking like. I got Derek White starting point guard, which may confuse people, but this Derek White is actually pretty solid. Especially to think that technically this coming up Friday, if the Celtics win, he gets an evo. So he'll actually become pretty good. I'm planning on buying some other cards though from the tournament battle set. I'll go back to that set here in a minute. But then of course I got Dominique and Kevin Love here from the Pyramid of Power. Then of course I have Paolo, who was the Amethyst player that I got from I think the previous episode. I don't know. And then, as I said, I got Kirilenko. So the Season 2 Trendsetter stuff came out too, by the way. And I picked up Boris Diaw, who is actually a really solid small forward. I mean, he doesn't really excel in one specific thing. He's just a good all-around guy. And then, of course, I got Emmanuel Quickly. Derek Anderson, you guys know about me and Derek Anderson. This dude he's absolutely fire, especially for triple threat grinds. Same thing with Bobby Portis. Wes Unseld is actually a solid power forward. Then, of course, Darvin Ham and JaVale McGee, my third strings. And then Lou Dort. Lou Dort, I would definitely say if you guys really want a defensive shooting guard that's actually decent at shooting as well, Lou Dort's your guy. So then, also, just to let you guys know, I did rebrand because for some odd reason 2K corrupted my entire court and all that stuff, so I decided to rebrand. So instead of being the Tridents now, I'm now the Hurricanes. And I even made completely new jerseys. So also I did make a completely new court, which I'll go to right here. This is pretty much what my court 4 looks like now. I mean, I think it's solid, but like it could probably use some more work here and now. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to the collection stuff, and then I'm gonna go to Season 2, and I'm gonna go to this. Personally, I would say one of the one of the best players to get right now on the Eastern Conference is this Bobby Portis card. Honestly, I don't know anything else about the other cards in the sets except for maybe try and go for Dorian Finney-Smith or Benedict Mathurin. But other than that, I don't really know about any other cards for the East. West, definitely go for KCP. Contavious Caldwell Pope. His Evo gives him insane defensive stat boost that pretty much makes him a defensive menace, and he still has a decent 3-ball. Like, look, he has an 87 3-balls in Emerald, and then, like, all his defensive stats get boosted. I can't see the Evo, though, because I do not have the card. But, like, look, these cards are literally, like, I mean, like, yeah, I know you can't get them for VC, but, like, look at the MT price. Like, 14K MT for a potential diamond card for some cards, that's insane. Like, look at all the profit and value that you could probably get off of those cards, especially for no money spent players who are having a rough time trying to get diamond cards in the first place. But yeah, either way, this is just really going to be a primary informational video, more than likely. Episode 5 should be one where I try and put more game content in, so that way you guys can see some more game content. But personally, I really want to know. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to go ahead, like, as soon as I get done doing this, I'm going to show the new Showtime cards, which are John Wall, Aaron Gordon, and Corey Maggette. I've heard a lot about this Corey Maggette card being somewhat solid. I just don't know if I'm going to try and go for the Showtime cards. Because, I mean, look, I'll show you guys right now. The Showtime cards, or the Showtime packs, they have ones for 10,500 MT, which you have a chance of pulling all the other older ones too, like Dr. J, Vince Carter, and AD, which is solid considering that you do have a really decent chance of pulling one of those. It's just that the odds are garbage. Like 6% for an amethyst and then less than 2% for a diamond on the highest odds packs. It just does not seem worth it. Meanwhile, I still think the tournament battle stuff is really worth it, considering if you open a base pack for 4,000 MT and you get one of the tournament players, you're legit set. Like, you're making 9K MT profit off of that, especially if you already have a duplicate. And even more if you grade it and you get a high grade card. So personally, I would say more than likely tournament battle stuff is probably where no money spent is at right now. So I would definitely say try and go for the tournament battles cards. And personally, I don't know what they're gonna do for the upcoming packs, because they. Oh yeah, they also did release something about the gauntlet for Joe Johnson. Personally, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but like, still, I don't know how well Joe Johnson will be. It all depends on how good you guys think Joe Johnson will be as a diamond card. I think his 3 and dunk will be solid though. But pretty much, this is going to be the end of the video for episode 4. Tune in for episode 5. I'm thinking about doing it somewhat soon because honestly, I'm about to get Dwayne Wade anyway. Plus, I might as well just keep grinding out a little bit for episode 5 in order to have Dwayne Wade and all of them. So, either way, I'll see you guys in the next episode.